Hola, I am live. Let me find these cards. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, they're right there. Oh, it's so late. Let's see. And pop the chat out. Hello, welcome. Good morning, afternoon, evening, whatever it is, wherever you are. Good, whatever it is, wherever you are. I love that. I just wanted to come on and pull some astrologies for tonight. Sun is in Capricorn. I'm probably So I've never been good at not regular people time, but I've never been good at keeping up with time in general. And I was not yawning before I came out here. I'm so sorry. I'm wearing my Snoopy shirt tonight that says I'd rather be sleeping. Um, which I guess now is true. Wow, my sleep schedule is all the way messed up. Because of that one night I stayed up too late. Fancy dishwasher. But one second. What was I saying? Yeah, I've always been bad with time. And so a few years ago on my walks to campus, I would do all kinds of play all kinds of games, question mark, as I zoned out on the way to class a few years ago. That was like freshman year. So a long time ago. Um, but one of the games that I played was like attuning myself to time. And so it started with just timing how long it would take me to walk to campus. And then from there, I was able to guess how long it would take me to get from one place to another. And then after that, it's like I was able to get a feel for how time flows, as weird as that sounds. Um, and so now, sometimes it's a little weird. Ooh, what house is this? The ninth house? Okay. Sagittarius season is over, but sure, ninth house. Um, so sometimes whenever I meet somebody on campus, I'll be like, "Oh, I'll be there in 7 minutes," and then I'll show up in like 7 minutes to the dot, and they're like, "Wow, it really took you 7 minutes." I was like, "Yeah," but I say all that to say that I like the astrology cards because I feel like when I pull these, I can get a today or a lot closer feeling of like what's going on broadly astrologically, or not even astrologically, just like energetically in a very broad sense. But like if left to my own devices, I feel like because I tried to do it earlier, and what I was picking up on and what happened today were two completely different things. Well, I guess in my life they weren't, but I'd be on like spirit people time. I'd be on SPT. And even sometimes when I pull cards, it's like I feel like I should start clarifying that my readings are timeless because they might not happen for like a few months. And then Thomas, girl. And then that's when stuff starts to happen. And I'm like, oh, wait, I did something like this a while ago. So I kind of want to get better at bringing stuff into the moment. But I guess also in general, it's not really my path. Not my path. It might be more within my wheelhouse to touch on things further out. and to get people thinking about things before the situations happen, so that in some way they're prepared. Question mark. I don't know. But I'm gonna do this 2 more times, and then I'm gonna pull. And if no one comes on, then maybe I can keep this under 10 minutes and just post it. I guess I'll go ahead and say what I was feeling earlier. So, what I was feeling earlier was that 3 houses? Oh, I don't want to do this. What I was feeling earlier was that things are going to, if this is 3 or 12, it's, oh my gosh, it is 3. That is crazy. Because I was like, if this is 3, I'm gonna lose my mind. So I have the 9th house, the 6th house, and the 3rd house on the laptop right now. 9, 6, and 3, which is crazy. I don't even know if y'all can see these. 9th house, 6th house, 3rd house. 9, 6, 3. 4. Those are mutable houses. Gemini, Virgo, and Sagittarius. Well, where's the 12th house? I see this house card right here. It probably, oh, there's 2 house cards. I'm going to take the first one that I saw and see if this is the 12th house. Nope, that's the 8th house. The other one was the 12th house. I had a feeling like it would be. Darn it, there's the 12th house right there. Because I saw these 2. I saw like 2 red cards. Well, I saw 1 red card just in the middle. And then when I went to it, there were 2 of them. And I was like, oh, it was probably the one I saw, but it was the one that I didn't see that was the 12th house. I'm not going to pull it. Well, yeah, I'm not going to pull it. Excuse me, 8th house and 12th house, that's Scorpio and Pisces. So Scorpio and Pisces are still chilling together, which is interesting, right? Because before there was that Mercury there where it was scorpionic themed things being communicated to us through our dreams. And so now maybe it's some of the things that we've dreamt about might be. I'm not going to go down that rabbit hole. I thought about it. Some of the things that we dreamed about might be coming to pass. So if there's a situation that we dreamed about that kind of shook us a little bit, then hey, like maybe it's time that we get over that, right? Or hopefully we got over that so that when we're encountered with it, we're not as shook. If that happens. The cards didn't come out. I went looking for them and they just so happened to be together. So I'm not necessarily going to say that that is or isn't going to happen. But what was I talking about? My brain is all over the place. My Mercury is in Pisces and retrograde in the 12th house, so I can't keep a thought straight. Sorry. But right now, there's the house of. Oh. So all of these are mutable. Mutable is ending. We're coming to the end of 2019. And so we have the 9th house, the 6th house, and then the 3rd house. Outside of the 369, 963, whatever, there's this 6th house Virgo energy sitting in between this global travel and this local travel. I think some things might be about to get, like, things might start being dished out. Things are about to get dished out. And with Virgo, it's mutable earth. So in all of Earth's practicality and in all of Earth's reality, the mutableness of Virgo is able to see land on both sides of the fence. And I don't know, it kind of feels like the earth is moving beneath the fence. So if you've been planting good seeds, the greener grass that we tend to think is on the other side will begin to move under the fence to our side. And if we haven't been planting good seeds, or if we've been planting not so great seeds, then the green and the grass that we do have might be shifting over to the other side of the fence. And it's like slowly but surely, things are about to be set into motion. I guess we're officially out of that, whatever we were in. Gemini, Gemini full moon into the 12/12 portal, 12/12, 12/21 portal, I guess. So is it closed? What can I pull to see if it's closed or not? Guess I have these right here. Man, this is going to be like 12 minutes. Okay, all right. What card is this? We have the High Priestess, and that's it, the High Priestess. So I guess that's a yes. If you feel like your opportunity has passed you by, it probably has. And we all had plenty of time. So that's what I'm taking the High Priestess as. It's like we all had plenty of time to get where we needed to be. So don't be mad when the earth starts to move. Clarified by Justice. Don't be mad when the earth starts to move and your yard isn't as green as it used to be. And don't be surprised if your yard is a lot greener than it used to be, because if your yard was a lot greener than it used to be, then you've been putting in the work. Oof. Well, this is one side of it. On one side of Justice is the Five of Cups. So it's like you can be sad, you can be upset, but ultimately at the end of the day, like, people knew what was going on. And I guess that's it. So then, I don't even think I said it. What I was feeling this morning was that things are going to be quieting down, and that it's going to be really important for us to not get complacent, and to keep striving, and to keep doing the work, and to keep showing up. And the work that we're going to continue to do isn't going to be as hard as the work that we've already done. But it's just, how y'all both come in here at the same time? I was literally about to 13:31. Wow. I'm like looking at the time. I'm like, I was literally about to just shut it down. Hello. I'm probably gonna shut this down soon. If y'all want me to come live, then I'll probably shut this one down so I can leave it up and then come right back. Because I rambled a little bit, but I want to keep this one up because I'm reading what's happening right now. So, quick recap. So the ninth house came out. You know what? I'm not even going to recap it. Y'all just go back and watch it because it was crazy. But yeah, so it's like, if you've been planting bad seeds, don't be surprised when your yard looks a hot mess, even though you think, see, it's like if you've been running around snatching other people's plants, and if you've been running around snipping other people's things to make your yard look better, don't be surprised when you wake up in the morning and every plant and every blade of grass in your yard is dead. And then, like, you look at your neighbors and now their grass is green and your grass is like brown. Not that there's anything wrong with brown grass if it's in season, but the grass shouldn't be brown out of season. Um, so it's like, don't cry over spilled milk, do better. Excuse me, that was the Five of Swords. And then earlier, with what I got earlier, it's like, if you wake up and all of a sudden your grass is really green, the plants are thriving, you thought you had a black thumb, turns out you had a green thumb. It was just something wrong with the soil. Like it was out of season, but you thought it was in season, but the season, like you thought you knew what the seasonal timing was, but you didn't. Surprised, you got a batch of seeds that grow when they're supposed to and not when you want them to. But if you wake up and your grass is like green, and your trees are tall and they're bearing fruit, and you don't even have to go to the grocery store anymore because the apples that grow in your apple tree in your backyard are so crisp and so juicy, and now I really want an apple. But if that happens, it's like, don't get complacent. It's like, yeah, celebrate the work that you've done, celebrate the progress that you've made, celebrate everything that needs to be celebrated, and make sure you celebrate everything too. Make sure you take time to appreciate the fruits of your labor and to engage in the harvest, but don't get complacent and don't stop striving and reaching because like your work isn't complete. Um, and that's it. Miyoshi, stop. Um, thank you, Miyoshi. I will. let me stop being a little brat. I'm gonna stop being a little brat. Thank you. Um, so I'm actually gonna shut this one down right here so I can keep it up, but I'm gonna come like right back live. So if you hear me, hola, my girl, did you change your picture again? Oh my goodness. I'm so sorry to hear that, Myra. Come right back though. Come right back because I'm shutting this one down because I want to keep this up. All right, I will talk to y'all in like 15 ish seconds.